I've seen that part of you where I saw the better truth.
Midweek mayhem for me, the ringmaster. I am at the Windy City Thunderbolts game, and along with me, the legend, the Hall of Famer, Road Warrior Animal.
That's right, Windy City Thunderbolts. Can't you just love the feel of baseball? Good thing I'm not at the bat, I'd hit a home run.
I think they might have needed you on the field. If you missed Animal, we're going to be here all summer, Pro Wrestling Blitz. We got Ron Simmons coming in, we got Kurt Angle coming in, and many, many more. Check our Facebook page, check pwblitz.com. And you know what else is coming up?
Yeah.
Wrestlefest 6. You know about Wrestlefest,
Hey,
right?
Wrestlefest is one of the hottest indie events in the country. And let me tell you fans something. Pro Wrestling Blitz is where it's at in the Midwest, especially the Chicago area.
All right, you too. So stay tuned. Let's kick it back to some more Blitz wrestling action.
What a rush.
Hello again, folks, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Blitz's Midweek Mayhem, the show that brings you all the hot action and information about
I am your host, Billy Wack. Let's just cut right to the chase. Let's get that out of the way.
And I am your actual host, CM Venom. With me is Billy Wack. One of these days, you're going to figure this out.
Well, I get production notes. I know what's going on. I guide the show.
Look at all these. Look at all these production notes.
I mean,
my God, they're everywhere.
Theory,
Wack, we're not here to talk about your questionable qualifications. We're here to talk about Pro Wrestling Blitz and, more importantly, Wrestlefest. When's Wrestlefest, Wack? It's a quiz.
August 15th.
August 15th. And the address, Wack?
Well, I know it's in Romeoville. It's at Phelps
55 Phelps, Romeoville. That's August 15th. I'd give you about 75% credit.
Thanks. You're a good production assistant. I appreciate it. Now, on to the matches.
The most important thing about Wrestlefest is going to be the main event of Wrestlefest. Wack, it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, and 4-way dance for the vacant Blitz Championship. We already know one of the participants in that match, the monster known as Machine. And we are about to find out, Wack, one more participant. As we take you back to Joliet, a qualifying match for that vacancy, it's going to be Marshe Rockett facing off against Pauly Thomaselli. The winner's going to go on to fill one of those spots at WrestleFest. What about it?
I don't particularly care for either of these guys, so I hope something crazy happens and the ring explodes and both guys, and I hope it's thrown out. They should put Melanie back in that match is what they should do.
Pleasant as always. Let's take you back to Joliet, folks. Marshe Rockett against Pauly Thomaselli.
Roll the footage.
An incredible opening bout here for vacancy tonight. And surprisingly, Supreme, it's a match. The crowd strongly behind both of these men.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how a fresh crowd is going to look at this. I mean, eventually, they've got to boo someone, I guess, and I wonder who it's going to be.
Not necessarily have to be a situation where somebody gets booed.
I think there's always got to be a bad guy to do that. There's always got to be, even at this table, there's got to be a bad guy.
Wow, you couldn't have opened yourself up any easier for that one.
Yeah. Like I said.
Well, Supreme, regardless of what's happening at the table, I know what we're going to see in that ring with this opening contest. Both of these men, technical wizards. You have to call them, hesitate to call them technical geniuses, high flyers. Marshe.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch the interplay of just the interchange. He just crept right out of that. Pauly Thomaselli reaching, looking for a tender spot, looking for some kind of advantage. Wow, taking it into his own hands.
Definitely one way out of that. Little leverage use there into a snap there, sends Marshe into that corner.
Right. Marshe's like, wait a minute. No. That's not all I've got. That's not all I have.
Pauly Thomaselli seems content to wait. Let Marshe come to him.
There we go. Lock up these. Look at those long arms on Marshe Rockett, just grabbing in another one. Just grinding that in. Referee get in front of that. Make sure he's not cutting off any wind.
Referee in close, able to see it. Thomaselli sends Marshe off the ropes. Wow.
First one of the night. Oh, almost not making it over.
Over, look at that.
I can't even, this is so fast. No! Leapfrog over. I called that one.
There we go. Oh, look at that.
Pauly Thomaselli. I can't. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about 14 exchanges behind during that. I stopped at leapfrog.
Marshe showing a little surprise at the agility.
Yeah. The man is exactly right. On any other night, in any other situation, I could see these guys, either one of these guys, running in to save the other if there was some kind of chicanery going on.
Agreed.
But he's right. It is the road to WrestleFest, the quest for WrestleFest, and it's every man for themselves. Every man for themselves.
Wait a second, might see a little change in the temper of this match right now. Two men center ring, trading those hard forearm shots.
Both of them remembered it is the quest for WrestleFest. Driving him in until you get cauliflower ears. Oh, God, full speed ahead.
Marshe met with that big kick right to the breadbasket.
No, taking him up in the jaw. Gee, how does a guy get up that high?
And the elevation of Marshe Rockett gets showcased nice and early in this match, Supreme. Big. That's got to be, I would say that's probably the sweetest looking drop kick in Blitz.
What is he? Is he like 6'1" as it is, at least?
Marshe with the height advantage,
yeah,
slightly taller than Pauly Thomaselli. Oh, big boot though, doesn't matter.
First ring shaker there. Jeez!
Only Supreme, you notice the way that when Marshe came out of that corner, how he was able to grab a good portion. Look at the size
Yeah, he
of
just
Marshe's
palmed that head.
hand.
I watched. That was full on jaws right down to the mat. he just cupped that head. And
You
drove
wouldn't
it right
normally
in there.
think that a grip on the back of your skull is enough to drive you down like that, but then again,
it's
most people have
sandpaper
probably never been grabbed by Marshe Rockett
Yeah.
in such a fashion.
Whoa, on the clank of. Oh, jeez! The clank of turnbuckles. Wow! Gee, check out the whiplash. Oh, Thomaselli. 2.
2 count only. Marshe able to sneak out of that one.
Yeah, the time for wrist locks is over. Now these guys are just hammering away at each other.
But so far, Supreme, we haven't seen any real signs of any kind of undue aggression.
No. Just what you'd expect to win. They're being, I don't want to say easy on each other, but no one's playing dirty. No one's, no one's milking the 5 counts. There really hasn't been. I stand corrected. That seemed pretty mean.
Big headbutt there by Thomaselli.
Wow, everyone kind of gets quiet for a second. Make sure he's going to get up after that.
Peter kind of changed around here pretty quickly.
Jeez, driving him down.
Lateral press.
Perfectly set up.
So he's starting to get in a little bit more of aggressive territory here.
Yeah, again, I stand corrected. And just grinding him in, just wear him down. Pauly Thomaselli, just a master at this.
Very smart play, Supreme. You want to take somebody like Marshe off their feet as early as possible in the match.
You know, with Hardcore Craig being sidelined for as long as he has, really, I mean, Pauly Thomaselli's he's basically working mainly singles matches. He has such great pacing, even. He takes these wrestles. He doesn't just tag out. He can't tag out to take this wrestle. He knows how to, when he needs a break, he takes it. He gets control, and maybe waits a little bit too long.
Oh, no.
Wow. Just doubled over. Oh!
And to slightly further the point you were making, Supreme. Oh, no, wait a second. Captured up.
Oh, God!
Captured suplex. Big-time maneuver. And Thomaselli hooking the leg and holding back the arm.
Whoa! The trout-like wiggle. Marshe Rockett kicking out of that. A little frustration.
And to expand on your point from earlier, too, it just shows what an amazing athlete Pauly Thomaselli is, who can switch between tag team psychology and single psychology.
See, he takes, when he, little rebuttal there with those chops.
WWE champion,
Off the ropes again, ducking a clothesline, coming back, ducking an elbow by the skin of his teeth. Jeez, taking his head off. Oh, God, he flipped over. See him, Venom. Kind of going crazy here, but it's not every day you get to see a guy, the size of Pauly Thomaselli.
Hook in the leg.
1, 2.
So close.
Wait a minute, does the LWF Championship change hands?
Not to the best of my knowledge, but wow, I don't think Pauly Thomaselli's worried about that right now.
Well, or is he? He could be losing it.
These two men focused on making it to Wrestlefest.
Yeah.
Winner of this bout going to be in that big 4-way main event for the vacant Blitz Championship.
Think about that,
I
guys.
tell you how we're betting, man. I wouldn't put money on either right now. I couldn't tell you.
Slapping off the...
This is about as even as a contest as we've seen here in Blitz in recent months.
Well, what was that? Holy cow. Hook of the tree.
Swinging neckbreaker right into
Look
a
at
pin
that.
combination.
Wow. Look at that downward dog pin. Did you see that? Wow, that takes flexibility.
Somehow, Marshe Rockett managed to eke his way out of that one.
Every last ounce. Perfect on angle. Add as much stress as you can. Oh, we're going to see this. Whoa, wait a minute. Here we go. Sam Venom. I don't know. He's got to get this off. He's got to get this off. No.
And a big forearm shovel from Marshe Rockett is enough to send Thomaselli sprawling on that top rope.
Him getting up and starting to lay into Pauly Thomaselli distance. Uh-oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Either one of these guys could take advantage of this position right now.
Couple beating forearms to the back there.
We just immediately assume it's going to be Pauly Thomaselli going over. Could you imagine if it was Marshe Rockett? Could you imagine Sam Venom?
No, I don't want to. I truly don't. That's a visual I don't want to revisit. Oh!
We forget both guys are just vying for the dominant position here. Those steps, those pointy steel steps.
Those two men perched up there. What's Thomaselli doing?
Yeah, what's the count on this? Take it to jacks or jaw for his troubles here. Oh no, some kind of snap mare off the top rope. What's he gonna?
Oh, Pauly puts a couple breaks on that.
Just stop counting, ref. I just want to see who comes out on top.
I think the anticipation is worse than the actual maneuver that's going to come, whatever it might be.
Oh, are you kidding? Look at knee into the spine. Just bring it back. Yes.
And so far, referee AJ
Can he
just
tap?
letting him fight.
Why not? Why not? Can he tap from up there?
Oh, no.
Marshe, oh, God. Oh, jeez. Check him. Get in there, ref. Check him. 2. Marshe Rockett.
And Marshe Rockett advances with an incredible victory over Pauly Thomaselli. Wow.
He now advances to Wrestlefest for the Pro Wrestling Blitz Heavyweight Championship in that 4-way ladder match. Marshe Rockett.
And the question definitely answered there in resounding way. Marshe Rockett going on to WrestleFest, taking a shot at that big championship in that match. Machine and Marshe Rockett.
So far,
we can see those
two.
two men lock up. We can see those two men duking it out at WrestleFest.
And it's a 4-way at WrestleFest, which means there's 2 more slots, 2 more chances for Melanie Cruz. Just put Melanie Cruz back. Commissioner Brooks, look, I know we've had some problems in the past, but I think it's ridiculous if you don't put Melanie Cruz, the former fighting, honorable champion, the face of Pro Wrestling Blitz. I don't know why, the beautiful face of Pro Wrestling Blitz. I don't know why you don't put her back in there. I think it's a sham. But there's still 2 slots open.
What a surprise. You're outraged about something.
I'm outraged about Marshe and Pauly getting a match. I can't stand either of those guys.
Speaking of Pauly, let me throw this in. Pauly Thomaselli, amazing, even in defeat there. I mean, you've even got to admit.
His defeat was amazing. I like to see Pauly.
You didn't like these two men, either of these two
men.
You got to admit, fantastic match we just saw.
It was a good match, but of course I think I enjoy watching 2 guys that everybody likes button heads. I like it.
Speaking of likes, how about let's talk about 2 guys who definitely don't like you.
Who? What have you heard?
Oh, those names.
Who?
Ruff Crossing. And I'm going to wait for this one.
No.
Yabo the Clown.
Yabo the Clown.
Ooh,
The clown. The
What
guy's a
about
clown.
that? Matter of fact, Wack, this next clip, as we go back to Joliet, I'm sure you'll remember this one really, really well.
Yes.
We're going to take you back as Ruff Crossing and Yabo the Clown are taking on your charges. You just mentioned the lovely Melanie Cruz.
Lovely.
And her temporary tag team partner in the form of Jeff Luxon.
Well, hold up. A quick backstory. Tony comes out, forces them to put the tag straps on the line. Melanie isn't even a tag champ. Ryan Cross isn't there, so Jeff Luxon and Melanie Cruz have to defend the belts. This is a sham, I'm telling you. Let's just roll the footage.
Let's take you to that sham now. Sham. It's a sham.
Luxon creeping into the ring. Melanie Cruz. What's she breaking a nail? What's she showing Billy Whack? Well, he does have mascara on, so maybe he does care about those things, or we know how to fix those kind of things.
I'll tell you though, Jeff Luxon doesn't look the slightest bit plussed about all this. Luxon's a competitor. Luxon wants to wrestle. Luxon wants to win, whether he's by himself with Melanie Cruz or with his tag team partner Ryan Cross.
Nobody home.
Oh, big scoop.
Jeez.
That's a slam with authority, and he's in again.
Luxon dead bugging after each one of them.
Luxon not liking this at all.
Picture perfect. Look at him. He's just utter and total control. Tuck the chin, slam him down.
And Supreme, I can safely say that it doesn't look like Ruff Crossing has lost a step at all.
No, it's like, oh, that popcorn.
Oh!
Did he pull that out the front of his pants? I think he did. Big crazy boots. Really unorthodox.
The referee technically could disqualify Yabo for doing this, but honestly,
sure.
Would you?
No. Why not? Yeah, Billy Whack.
Headbutt into the boot.
Go.
Tag made off the Ruff Crossing.
That's their brothers. I wonder if they ever got along this well when they were teenagers. Well-oiled machine.
Well, as we well know, Supreme, relationships between brothers sometimes a very fragile thing.
Yeah, they are. They can end in an instant, or end over the weirdest stuff, too. Or the not so weird stuff, as we well know.
Looks like a pretty well-oiled machine here with Ruff Crossing and Yabo.
Yeah, I'll take it, sure. Got a tag. Oh, there we go.
Tag made. Yabo legal in the ring now. Luxon held. Gets one right in the side, right in the ribs. How does he wrestle in those ridiculous shoes?
You know, I don't know why I thought of it. I looked at him and I remember all the crappy traveling circus costumes from that old movie, Something Wicked This Way Comes, like some weird demon clown. 1, 2, Melanie Cruz.
To be about a good 20, 25 different patterns on Yabo, not a single one like another.
I don't know where to look on him. It's just that tie or those shoes and the balloons and wow.
Cover.
Melanie Cruz getting a good look.
You can tell Cruz doesn't exactly relish the idea of getting in there and mixing it up with Ruff Crossing. Not after what she's done to him.
Yeah. I remember those messages she was sending to Ruff Crossing when she was in Japan. Just those, I miss you and I can't wait to come back. And then he on the left field.
Then came Wrestlefest last year with victory, the golden ticket. And
has it been that long?
Then the ultimate betrayal as Melanie Cruz gains the championship, hooks it up with Billy Whack.
Yeah. Billy Whack stable for the better, though. I mean, really.
Ruff Crossing out of commission for a good number of months. Back tonight, though, and looking for vengeance.
Whoa, Yabo! Whoa! Shots fired here at Jolie. Oh, wait, that was a balloon. Never mind.
Everybody can relax now.
I didn't see that coming. That was good. That was really good. Go, Yabo!
And now Melanie Cruz taking full advantage. Yabo ball back in the ring, but unfortunately, sliding knee from Luxon. Wow, that was fast.
Your mother wouldn't recognize you after having your face dragged across this canvas.
And now finally, Melanie Cruz tagged in. You'll notice she tagged
legs
in
just
when
kicking.
Yabo was in there, not when Ruff Crossing was up.
Yeah, I do. I mean, did I say that out loud? Are we live? Sorry, CM Venom. Sorry.
Settle down.
Sorry.
Referee AJ Lewis takes
Ruff Crossing.
long moments trying to get Ruff Crossing settled down. Lateral press. Luxon for the cover attempt there, but only 2.
Letting the antics of Melanie Cruz get to him.
Oh, big headbutt by Luxon.
The weird costume change from Yabo. Jeez, hard into those ropes.
Pieces of Yabo coming off.
Yeah.
Luxon makes the tag into Cruz. And now a big boot from Melanie. Yabo going to try to reach for that tag to Ruff Crossing.
Crossing wants a piece. Let me in there. Oh, look at that. Oh, God.
Taunting.
Whoa, whoa.
More angry than hurt. He slides back in, but referee AJ Lewis in the right position to block him.
Physical.
And yet allowing another double team. Oh, double cord breaker. Luxon rolls Yabo over.
Here we go.
I think Yabo might have got a little lucky there. That was only a 2 count. The referee a little slow.
CM Jeff was blocking my view of that. Luckily, I would have been all over the ref. Never seen any kind of slow count.
Snap mirror over.
Been known to do a couple of those in my day, CM Venom. I highly approve.
I remember taking a few.
No, I bet you did. I bet you did. Wow, the disdainful hook of the leg. One of those shapely legs thrown over the chest of Yabo the Clown.
She's supreme. Come on.
Hey.
She's a beautiful woman. I'll give you that.
Look at him. Best legs in the locker room.
But she's a terrible, terrible person.
I don't care.
And now Luxon with that tight grip, pinning Yabo in that corner. Got those hands latched around the midsection of Yabo.
Going right for the throat.
Moved right up now.
What is Melanie complaining of? And why is AJ, why does he care?
I don't know. Maybe he's mystified by her feminine wiles and beauty, Supreme.
Sure,
how
but I mean,
incredible that would be.
Hey, I'm still talking, aren't I? I remember I've got a job to do, even in light of those down blouses we're getting every time she reaches over for Yabo. With these kind of shots.
You stop.
I mean, look at that. Oh. So violent.
I think Yabo would concur with you right now.
God,
look
damn
at the power of that hip toss. Yabo, not a small man. Not
just
the strength of Melanie
throwing
Cruz.
him around.
Hook of the leg.
More of a convulsion there than a kick out.
Tag made. Luxon tags himself in. Big high knee right to the chin of Yabo.
Now it's Melanie and Jeff trading blows with Yabo, in and out.
Supreme, Yabo's not in a good place right now.
No, the groin of Jeff Luxon's pressed up against your forehead. And now his head's near your groin. I mean, that's not a good place either.
Enviable position.
No. Still peppering him with rights, trying to get out of that.
Yabo's trying to fight his way out.
Jeez. Whoa, no. Clown boot, stop cold. We've seen this. Oh!
Big enziguri. Luxon taking a little bit too much time.
That's what you get, a size 28 right upside the head.
And he paid for it dearly. And now, Supreme, we're going to see a race. Who can get to their partner first? Can Luxon get to Melanie Cruz, or will Yabo finally be able to make that long-awaited tag?
There we go. Nice.
Big clothesline sends Luxon down. He's beckoning him up.
Yeah, there go your balls.
Reverse atomic drop. Oh, jeez. Big elbow.
Yeah, everybody getting fired up. I'm getting fired up. Melanie Cruz. Get out of there.
And Cruz looked like she wanted a piece of the man from Sweetwater and decided against it.
She wasn't the legal combatant in there. She just distracted him, trying to blow his mojo going. Oh, jeez. Ah, God.
Big back body drop. Ruff wants more. Oh, no. Kick almost sends him completely out of the ring. Cover. 2.
Oh, piece of mind. Oh.
Leg on the ropes, and Yabo knocked it off. Melanie Cruz right behind. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, finally.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, my God. No, come on. Let this go. Let this go. Jeff Luxon ruining a perfectly good tombstone.
Luxon technically the legal man in the ring.
Oh,
Tag man
tag
Yabo,
out.
though.
Speaking of technical legal man, Yabo.
Luxon doesn't know it, Supreme.
I'm not going to jinx this. I'm not going to jinx it. Turn around into it. Jeez. Oh, my God.
Did you hear the impact of that top rope drop kick?
Wow. What's he doing? Some crazy gag. At this point of the match, I wouldn't be able to blow him the balloons.
I'd say Ruff Crossing showing off that superior cardiovascular.
I'd be so tired. I really wanted to see him tombstone her. I really, really wanted to see him get that off. Oh, Melanie Cruz.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
And the impact of that sent those stairs out almost a good foot. And wait a second.
Here we go.
Yabo's got Luxon up and over.
No. Oh, Billy Whack.
Holding the leg.
Jeff Luxon.
Oh.
I think it was out. Oh, God. Oh. Lice. Creepy crawlies.
And thanks to the quick thinking of Billy Whack.
Wow, AJ getting a lot of hate.
Yeah,
a lot of hate here. I kind of don't blame him.
From AJ Lewis's vantage point.
You're right. From AJ Lewis's vantage point. I saw it.
And Whack, how about that? As a result of that match at Wrestlefest, and this is amazing, folks, we are going to see Melanie Cruz, your woman, your former champion, Melanie Cruz, going to be taking on Ruff Crossing in a street fight.
A Chicago street fight. I'm trying to advise her not to do this. It doesn't make any sense. Melanie Cruz, if you're watching, there's still time before August 15th in Romeoville. There's still time. I would highly suggest writing a letter to the commissioner's office, and maybe someone can read it to him, and maybe she can just... Look, she's a beautiful woman. There's no need to put her face and body on the line.
She didn't listen to you before. What makes you think she's going to listen to you now?
Because she's cooled off. I think sometimes happens. She's cooled off. I think she's cooled off.
You're going to be seeing that Chicago street fight at WrestleFest. And coincidentally, tickets available now on pwblitz.com. You can get your WrestleFest tickets right now. Literally, while you watch this, you can log on and get those tickets. pwblitz.com.
Yeah.
I wonder, on pwblitz.com, I wonder if there's any information about the mess that you've gotten yourself in as a result of that match.
Oh, and I'm getting this signal. We are officially out of time this week. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next week.
As a matter of fact, the folks, everybody out there would like to see, actually, no, I would like to hear you explain the trouble you've gotten into at WrestleFest. Please, I want to hear it in your voice. I really do.
Look, what they didn't show is after the match, Yabo the Clown challenging me to a match at WrestleFest. Now, look, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't, and I certainly don't want to get any smeared grease paint all over me. I don't want to mess with any clowns.
You're definitely not a fighter, no.
But I have a message for you, clown. I don't know where you think like you can just shoot your mouth off and challenge me to a match. The fact is, I'm smarter than the average bear, CM Venom, because I made it a 6-man. The East-West Express and me against Yabo the Clown, and he found the masked bonanzas. They're going to be his part. 6-man action at WrestleFest.
So, Wack, one would say that might actually be an extra selling point for WrestleFest. Log on to pwblitz.com, get your tickets for WrestleFest, and hopefully see Billy Whack pounded to the ground like a tent peg. You imagine that.
There is one other situation, and this just goes to show how serious I'm taking it. I told Yabo the Clown, I told him there live in Joliet, if he pins me, I will leave this godforsaken business that I've been for damn near 25 years. God, he wouldn't be smearing grease paint on his face if it wasn't for me. I'm telling you, this is out of control. And if somebody wants to step up, I'm going to swat him down, CM Venom. That's it, I've had it. And with the East-West Express behind me, oh yeah. Hell, I might not even have to tag in.
Folks, that's all the time we've got. I am CM Venom, and for a clearly nervous Billy Whack.
I'm not nervous. Oh, we've got this all figured out.
We'd like to thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week on Midweek Mayhem. You're terrified.
We'll see you.